Oh man, blue arms, blue dick. Alright, what's good? What's going on, everybody? We're experimenting with a new fun thing. Talking to freaks. So I have this GameCube game on in the background. I'm not really gonna be paying attention to it. In fact, I've already started it way before stream. But it's pretty much boring enough that I won't be focused on it, but interesting enough that you're not looking at like a black square the whole time while I'm just talking to people. So, I'm gonna tell you how it works, essentially. Um, the title of the screen has the Discord link in it. I'm gonna go into one of the chats. And then, I guess, whoever shows up can just unload on me whatever horrible thing, whatever argument they want to have. Full disclosure, I'm really sick, so if I'm kind of out of it or not paying attention, that's why. But let me see this. Give me mods so I can ban the freaks if they come to your chat to say racist things. Do the Luigi wheeze. I'm only doing it because you specifically asked. The fucking... That's like the Luigi wheeze. That's pretty close. Oh shit. Thanks, Brit Shia, for subbing with Twitch Prime. I love it when people sub when I haven't done anything. There's something like... Anyway. I'm gonna go into one of those Discord chats now, actually. In my server. Gonna see if there's any freaks waiting. Oh, we got one already in supporter voice. I'm gonna give the subs the first shot at this. Alright, let's see if this works. Bat Vision, say something.
Hi.
Can people on stream hear Bat Vision?
I'm also Glue Huffington in chat.
Okay, you can hear him? Alright. Word up, it's been done. What's on your mind as the first honorary freak? What are you thinking? What are you thinking, lad?
What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Cosplay built in Elden Ring. That's all I've been thinking about.
Elden Ring?
Oh yeah, you know, just the thing that everyone's talking about in the world. It's no big deal.
I gotcha. Do you have a strong, inflammatory, insane opinion on Elden Ring?
Any way to play it is valid. You could play it with your feet. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
That's pretty crazy. I don't even know what to say to that. I'm honestly off-put by what you just said. I can't even comprehend it in my brain. It's kind of throwing me into a tailspin.
I've got some troubling news for you. Your first freak is very normal.
I wouldn't go that far. I feel like you're conditioning me to think you're normal, and then you're gonna unleash something. Something very cool.
We'll see where the night takes us.
Well, you have 60 more seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, make it count. What have you got?
Oh, well, I'm glad I was the first anyway. My friend has chronic pain all over his body. I'm sure he'd appreciate me saying hello. He introduced me to Conjun House, and I said, wow, what the fuck is up with this guy?
Fair enough. Shout out to that guy with chronic pain. I hope it stops being painful. I don't know. That's
Yeah, he's going up into a cabin in the woods to try mushrooms.
Oh, really?
He heard that helps because he tried weed and like 50 other things. Literally every time I talk to him, I like, have you tried this? And he goes, I tried it. It doesn't work.
Okay, that's my deranged thought of the night is that I believe a wooden cabin can actually solve all of the world's problems, every single one. That's my deranged.
Didn't save Game of Thrones.
Well, I didn't watch Game of Thrones, so I'm not sure. I'll have to check up on someone to see what that means. But thanks for stopping by and dropping off
That's
your
for the normies out there. Shout out to my normies.
all the normies. Now go to normie hell. All right. So that was the first one. That was the first guy that was pretty tame. We're gonna see what. Oh, what is this? So that was also in like the supporter Discord chat. So I assume that like the subs and whatever are probably gonna be a little more tame. I imagine the free people are gonna be like fucking unhinged or probably children. That's what I suspect anyway. So let me go in here. I might have to change I set it to 2 people because I thought that included myself. There's 2 people in here. Let's see. Alright. We got some freaks, but one of you has to die.
Oh god.
Okay.
Alright, you gotta decide amongst yourselves which one's getting killed here.
Not me.
Alright, it's
Alright.
you.
That decides it.
It's you.
Hello.
Oh, never mind. Alright, I guess it is you. Guess that guy couldn't handle it. Couldn't hang. Alright, what's your most deranged thought? What's going on in your head? What do you truly believe?
My most deranged thought.
Hold up. You joined the thing and had nothing in the chamber?
I guess not.
Fucking
guess
pussies,
so.
man! I'm done with you! Alright, yeah, that was disappointing. We need to increase the power 10,000-fold. Kaz just subscribed. 2 months. Thanks. Alright, what do we have here? Why is there
Not
2
me.
people again? Oh, I'll change the limit. I'm gonna do that right now. Let me see. User limit 1.
Good evening.
Yeah, what's good? Cobalt,
Cobalt,
sit out for this one. Just quickly sit out for this one. Have to adjust the limit here. So,
Alright.
yeah.
What's going on?
What's going on, Sock? Welcome.
I wasn't enough of a freak last time to be here, but I'm back.
Alright, what's good? What do you got in your mind?
Alright,
What's
I have
eating
one
away at
question
you?
for you. In your opinion, what's the best Valve game created?
Wait, is this it?
That's it. That's all I have for you. That's all I want to know.
I don't know. I
You
don't
know what, man? Fuck you.
Fuck me. Fuck me. He left. He fucking left. This is like, I knew this was gonna happen too. Everyone's like, the craziest shit is gonna happen. The craziest people is like, dude, this is just gonna. All right, here's the next one. Next one, we're going in. All right, what's good? Welcome to the freak sphere. It's
Hi.
only been the freakiest shit ever.
I'm such a freak.
What do you got in your mind? What a motherfucker mind freak abilities are you gonna unleash?
I have the ability to make cringe art, if that counts.
That doesn't count! You're dead to me! You are dead to me! Alright, they need to step it up. Someone's gotta step it up here. I swear to God. How do you take people out of a call without removing them from the server? Is it like timeout? 60 seconds. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Alright. welcome in here. What have you got?
Hey, what's up? Okay.
What's consuming your brain? What's eating you from the inside? What wild takes on the world do you truly, honestly, and forthcomingly believe?
I think that, like on the world, I think I should rule the world.
I can't hear a word you're saying. What are you saying, lad?
My mic is really shitty.
Speak with your chest. Unleash it. Your truest.
I think I should rule the world because I'm awesome.
You're fucking dead to me. You're fucking dead to me. Alright, and you're dead. Freaky bad. Okay. Guess it's some Pokemon time until. Oh, we got a patron freak. Let's do this. All right. Welcome to the freak zone.
Hello, Conjun. How
Welcome
are you
to
doing
the
today?
freakiest shit in your life. What have you got cooking in your cerebral cortex?
I'm like 100% positive I posted this in the in one of the Patreon chats. But have you seen where Coors Light is like trying to infiltrate your dreams with advertisements?
Actually,
they're
I
like
did
using-
see something about that.
I think that is the most terrifying thing in this modern world that I've ever read.
Is
Unironically.
there a chance that it could happen? Does the article say like, yeah, they're getting pretty close with it?
I don't. They say like, you know how fear mongering goes in fucking modern like news and shit, but
Right.
they say in the next 3 years it could happen, and I'm like, oh, I don't know about that one.
Well, that's
But, like-
interesting. It just makes me think of that news article I saw where they were like, scientists discover a way to make someone experience 1,000 years of imprisonment in like 8 minutes.
Oh my god. Yeah, wasn't there a movie about that?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there was a movie about that. But my question for you is, do you think it's going to be possible to comfortably live in a few years on modern day Earth? Like, listen, you can get like 2 jobs and still can't afford a doctor when you need one.
No, right.
Have, like,
I get
zero
what you're
public
saying.
Transportation.
So,
Constantly looking for work because 2 jobs refuse to work together on scheduling because everyone totally loves having like randomized schedules that like don't even dip into fucking 20 hours a week.
right. Yeah.
Like, can't afford a house, can't afford gas,
Right.
can't afford groceries, taxes way too high. Like, there's not really a reward for doing any of this anymore. Like,
yeah. So
a
here's the
term
thing.
for
I
this
do have
shit-
an answer for this. I actually do.
You do?
And I only think it's funny because I answered this to someone earlier on.
Okay.
Someone just donated the die sound, which I guess is kind of fitting. But it is my honest belief that a wooden cabin will solve all the problems on planet Earth.
I
like,
actually do agree with that.
yeah, this
Like,
is
I would-
this
I
is
would
my
love
dirt.
to, like,
What's up?
I would love to leave everything behind and live in this like like even a forest, just foraging for mushrooms and berries and shit. Like no electricity, no air conditioning, just fucking you against the rest of the world. You know?
Yeah, but like that, that's like that's a very romanticized version of it that almost makes it sound like it's not possible, and it
No, yeah,
totally is.
like-
Like, and you can have some like modern conveniences you wouldn't expect to be able to have. Like,
Yeah.
think about how much you think a solar panel, like a big solar panel, think about how much you think that costs, and then check how much it actually costs. It'll blow your mind.
Actually, that is true. I forgot solar energy was a thing.
Yeah, and it's like it got way cheaper than it used to be. So you could get like a solar panel, and then you could get a converter for like an outlet. Like, it's not going to
Yeah,
give you
yeah.
all the power all the time, obviously, but I think it's like a couple $100. Like,
That
I
is
thought it was
literally-
in the thousands at the minimum, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. This reminds me of did you see the article where they were like talking about how solar power could drop the price of electricity and that's why they're not using it?
Yeah, I did see that. I wanna see more about that because that like kind of floors me. But if it's true that it's just like, yeah, we're not fucking with this because then electricity, you know, how it's generated typically you'd have to pay people to use it. Like that
Yeah.
blows my mind, but I want to read more about that.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I believe that I have said my vows or whatever it's called. You have a good night, Kanjin. I
Yeah,
love you,
man. Thanks for stopping by. I liked this. This is more in
Yeah.
line with what I'm looking for. See ya. See, that was good. I feel like that was like, you know, it wasn't like the craziest thing ever, but it was like kind of interesting. I wanna know about this wild. I wanna know about that wild shit. I feel like the planet will be inhabitable, but you have to like not be a huge pussy. Is my ultimate answer on that. All right. Let's get a freak. Let's get another freak in here. All right, go into the free zone. All right, what's good?
Hello.
Welcome to the zone.
Hello, Father Connorly Free. I'm here to confess my sins. But before I do, I must say something.
Yeah.
My friend wanted to say that they're the backbone of the AU, of Conjun House AUs, and they're awesome and will rule the world.
I mean, you're speaking in some kind of tongues right now. I don't understand what the fuck you're telling me. But,
They rule the Conjun House AUs, and they will rule the world. That's all they wanted me to speak.
you're fucking grounded. Okay, so I grounded them. Very well timed gunshot. Okay, we're gonna go get another freak. Alright, new freak just dropped. What's good?
Hey, Conjun, do you think cannibalism should be legal?
Cannibalism should be legal. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming, like, is the pro-cannibalism stance just like, what if I want a bite and they're willing to let me have a bite, you know? What if I just want a little taste?
Okay, do you think that you should be able to have a thing on your ID that says, I consent to cannibalism after death?
You know what? I mean, why not, right? Actually, wait. I see the problem. Actually, I see the problem. Because you probably couldn't also be an organ donor, right? Wouldn't the cannibal also want the organs?
No, but what if you only ate the flesh and not any of the internal organs?
Would you have to have a separate deciding category? Like,
Well, I was thinking, like, you could have someone whose entire job it is to, like, fillet the person and separate the organs from the flesh.
right,
So
but
it would
then,
separate the
but do
edible
you have
parts.
the option? Do you have the option then to be an incredibly spiteful person, and you're like, when I'm dead, you can't use my organs to save someone, but you could feed a cannibal?
Okay, I absolutely think that should be an option. It's all about consent.
That's really interesting. All about
Thank you.
consent,
I'm
huh?
glad you agree.
Agree. Wait a second. I didn't say I agreed.
No,
I said
you
it was
agree.
interesting.
I know.
Alright, you're grounded. You're fucking
I'm
grounded.
an adult, Conjun.
Not anymore, you're not! So, that was that one. Got to, get some fun ideas on cannibalism. Wagey Cage Freaker. Oh, we got another one. I was about to switch over to free, but you know the subs, they have priority.
Yikes. So is this just like talk about anything?
Yeah,
That kind of thing?
straight up anything. I don't give a fuck.
Alright, okay. So can I actually talk about my restraining order problems here? This is fun.
Restraining order?
Yeah, no, so
It's too late now.
Oh no. No. It's like it just involves a lady. That's about it.
No,
we
no,
just-
no, no. That's not about it. That's not about it. Now you have to talk about it.
Okay. All right. So, to start out with, we had like a normal friendship, but then it like turned into like an intimate one, which it was like in high school. So like, all right, that's fun. Just an on and off thing. Then it started getting crazy in like college. Uh, like we were like avoiding each other, but then we started talking again, and then it's like, oh my god, we're all so lonely. It's like, okay, cool. And then we met up, and then shit started happening again. And now I have to get the restraining order because she's been stalking me and harassing me on all my social media.
Wait a
So,
minute. So
And then we get
wait. I feel like I missed something. Maybe I wasn't paying attention or I was distracted by the gunshot. But like so she talked to you on social media and then you got a restraining order on her?
No. So she's been harassing me for months because she's like, you used me, and it's like what we had was like not healthy. So I was like, look, I was dropping her off at the car, right? And it was simply me. It's really funny, I know.
No, I'm sorry. What we had is the hoes are mad. That's what you had.
Yeah, basically.
So, anyway, go on.
I was like, look, what we had. This isn't healthy. Obviously, this is not what I'm looking for, and it just, it's plowing my health overall. So.
And I've been through plowing you, so like you can be mad about that. Is what it sounds like. This is the implication that's being made right now. It's all right. You're allowed to have done that.
Yeah. I mean, what I did is what I did, but at
Which
the
is
end of
plow.
the day,
But anyway.
At the end of the day, she stalked my social life and put my house up for sale fraudulently.
Oh, all right. You know what? I'm gonna give her credit on that one. That's fucking funny.
Yikes! Yikes!
She put your house up for sale.
And she even like took all my video games on Craigslist and used my number and I think my email address, like, hey, I'm selling all my video games to be a more mature person. I'm like, what? And I'm just like, okay, this needs to stop.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's all bad. That's
we're both very. Maybe I'm not putting this in enough into context.
No, there's dude, what do you mean? You just told me she tried to sell your house. That's like the most schizo but funny thing. It's like, I get it. I'm outside looking in. I'm not the one who got my house almost sold. But like, objectively, I'm talking theater of the absurd here. It's pretty funny that she tried to sell your house. It's like goodness. It's 1 degree off from like dressing up as you and going to the bank and trying to get a loan in your name.
Oh wait, that's not it. She even used okay, so I have TikTok and I closed like one of my old accounts, but then she took that old username that I once had before, and then she started like texting like other women that I had just a normal friendship with. It's like, this guy's crazy. He freaking raped me, bro. Even though that's like not what happened. There was like no sexual intercourse or like no penetrative activity, which is like, oh, that's cool. So she was using my old username against me, just to let everybody know that I'm apparently like, I'm just a. That's
pretty wild. It's kind of like, I mean, it's weird to see the classic, he raped me, next to the very creative and applause-worthy, I'm trying to sell your house. That like, oh man.
We actually got a response from her because we had a court hearing and they requested a continuation. They had an attorney. They hired an attorney, just try to defend them, and that alone obviously implies like, okay, now they're trying to like defend themselves because obviously she had a choice and that this is the path she chose. But we got a response, and then she's like, it's like, after all this, like it was the conclusion statement. It's like, after this court hearing and everything that goes down, I feel like possibly he's gonna want me back, and I'm just like, first of all, no. Second of all, I'm the one who's placing the restraining order against you, thus trying to get away from all this this is a civil harassment course, not a felony crime like case, because what she did was technically a felony crime, putting my house up for sale.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, it's like, oh my god, you want me back? It's like, leave me alone.
I think she's on the right path. You don't know it yet, but you're gonna want her back.
No, absolutely not.
If that happened to me, I'd take her back immediately. I'd be like, because that shows a lot of wherewithal. Shows a lot. She's very dedicated to you. She's willing to go through all the trouble. Get you a girl that looks like this guy's girlfriend who looks at his house and puts it up for auction. Get yourself a girlfriend like that. Be very happy.
Are you joking with me here? No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
Oh my god.
But pretty wacky, huh?
Yeah, that's
testing her.
this is a pretty good one. Yeah, she was testing you, and I think you passed. I think I can clear your eyes now to the fact that she's a hard-working gal. She just wants your attention, and
no shit.
Yeah, so you should give it to her, man. I think you should put a ring on it. That's all I'm saying.
Sure, man, I'll do that, which is what I would have said if I wasn't delusional.
When you grow up, you'll understand. You'll understand. Anyway, thank you for the fun insight. Thank you for that.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Yep.
I hope this game has got awesome, by the way.
I hope so. See you, Vane.
Damn, man.
That was this fucking guy. Oh shit. Alright, I should. Oh my god, someone joined. I wasn't even looking.
Hello.
What's up?
Hi. I have been watching you for the past 4 years now, thanks to a silly Canadian lesbian.
Word.
But yeah, she's pretty cool. You should go follow her, but I won't shout her out because I don't know her Twitter ad.
And I'll kick your ass, but anyway.
Oh, okay.
No.
I don't want to get political on stream here, but how do you take your steak? Like, do you take it like medium rare, well done? How do you?
Oh, you want my? Oh, this is gonna get really political. I don't eat steak.
Really?
That's right. I don't eat steak.
What kind of beef do you eat?
I don't eat any beef. I don't fuck with beef.
You don't fuck with any beef?
Nope. I eat chicken, turkey, and fish. I don't fuck with beef.
Word. All right. Well, how do you season your chicken?
I don't know. I don't do anything crazy with it. Like, usually, I will fucking rub it down with garlic powder and then cook it in some butter. And, usually I make, like, garlic butter chicken bites is my favorite.
That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Man. Or, like, well, anyway. Got anything, crazy going on in your life?
Well, nah, I am currently talking to an artist friend, who I don't know, if, a completely different artist, who I don't know if I really have feelings for or not, and it's really weird.
If you tell me their name, I'll tell them to go out with you right now on stream.
I will not tell you their name.
I'm just gonna say a bunch of names until I guess the right one.
You are not going to guess
Marcus?
the name at all. No.
Marcus. Daniel.
Wait,
go out
name,
with Tomo Kush Daniel.
Asshole. That's my name, you fucking dick.
Oh my god. Nice. See, I'm close. I have that wavelength, so don't give me 2 more tries or I'll guess this fucker's name.
You're not gonna guess it because he's from a different country.
Dude, you think that's gonna stop? Okay, all right, here we go. Here we go.
All right,
activating my cultured, my cultured, okay, Ernesto. Ernesto, you better go
No.
out with Daniel. Ernesto, listen to me.
Did you say Danielle? I'm trans, by the way. I'm sorry.
Oh, Danielle.
Thank
Either
you.
way, Ernesto, you heard what you have to do. Danielle, make it happen. The cheeks are
Alright.
yours, my friend. Do it now. Now, what the
But-
fuck are you waiting for?
But no, it's been genuinely really nice talking to them because they have opened up a lot to me, and I definitely relate to them a lot, and it's definitely super heartwarming to be there for someone like that because I never had someone like that in my life, so I think it's only fair that I try to do that for someone else, if that makes sense. Like if they're going through the same shit that I went through, like dude, I want to be there for them. But the problem with that is that like I don't know if I'm developing feelings for them or if I'm like developing a mutual respect.
Well, you gotta find out within 60 seconds because that's how much time you have. You have 60 seconds to figure it out. Do you love them? If you do, now's the time to unleash and call out to them.
I don't know if they watch Conjun House, truthfully.
They definitely do. There's no way they don't.
Because they said they main DDD in Smash, and I thought it was because of Daddle Dingo, but no, they just like Kirby. But I still respect it because fucking DDD is like top tier in Smash, absolutely.
Hell yeah, I'm about that.
But you know, I showed them one of your Smash halls, and I think they liked it. So
good.
You know,
That's what I love to fucking hear. And you know what? Your time is up, but you were a good sport, so I bless you with the you're gonna fall in love with them and they're gonna fall in love with you. And if the opposite happens, the last guy I talked to is gonna get you a restraining order. He knows all about it.
I heard that story. Like he's going on some shit. So you know, I think you're right. He should go for it. That guy should definitely like take that girl back.
Yup. Yeah. It's destiny. All right. Have a good one.
All right.
Enjoy your life. Well, that was romance, which you know I appreciate that the title of this stream being about freaks and your darkest thoughts. And this one is like, I feel like someone is romantically... Oh, wow. I don't even have a... We already got another person. What's up? What's your freakiest thought, man?
Yo. Currently animating in the moment. And I've been a big fan of you for like... Since I was 13. That'd be 8 years now.
Right.
No, it'd be 6 or something. But, yeah. You seem to have this very hateful stigma against voice actors, especially industry voice actors.
Oh, yes, I do.
You're like, industry voice actors suck my nuts. Which makes a lot of sense, I fucking agree. But, let me ask you this, I'm just curious, what do you think makes a good voice actor?
Oh, that's easy. What makes a good voice actor is that they convince you of the character you're playing. You don't even think about that they're voice acting. If you watch something and you're like, this character is talking to me, and not like some 35-year-old fucking idiot is trying their best to convince me that this character is talking to me, that's what makes a voice actor good. And what's unfortunate is that most voice actors nowadays, they settle for like doing impressions. If you vaguely sound the way you're supposed to, or you can you know, or if it rhymes with something that sounds good, then people just eat it up. But largely, voice actors are generally really not talented and very, they feel entitled to a lot.
That is very true, especially that the range is so, like, nothing.
Oh, yeah. It's just like, and I mean, I've dealt with this all the fucking time. Like, I've had a lot of clout-chasing voice actors who would want to work on, like, Conjun House or whatever. And then, and they'd be like, I'll do it for free. I'll do whatever you want. I'll fucking... Oh, wait, I don't think any of my attacks work on these guys. Well. And then they'll go to one of my friends and be like, oh, yeah, $125 an hour. And it's like, you're not worth $8 an hour, dude. Like,
actually, dude.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
But anyway, that's well, I'm glad to shit on glad to shit on voice actors at every opportunity.
Animation in general now is just kind of boring, and the voice actors just kind of nailing the coffin.
Yep, it's a real shit, man. Well, thanks for stopping by.
You're welcome. Play
Let
Drill
me
Dozer.
chew on that. Yeah, I never will. Bye.
I know you won't.
Gone. What's good, Mantis? Welcome to the freak zone. What do you got?
I have so much to say right now, but I don't know if how to. Okay, hold on. Let's start on the topic of what's happening in my school, because that's a lot to talk about, kinda.
It has to be fucking insane. You have one chance to tell me the wildest thing ever, and if it sucks, you're gonna get removed without any warning. You'll just be killed on the spot. Do you think you have that in you? Can you rise to the challenge?
Probably.
Alright, go for it. You have 60 seconds.
Anyways, there's like people fucking downstairs in my school, and it's so open to the point where if you just walk by, you'll be able to. I've seen them fucking once, and it
Yeah.
was so weird.
That's pretty bad. It kind of, it.
It's to the point where they've done it in the hallways as well, which is weird, and a teacher has caught them, and the most that they've done is throw condoms at them.
I mean, that's pretty fucked up. It vaguely reminds me of the school I used to go to, which is to say, yeah, it's annoying. It's like, man, that sucks. Well,
What makes it worse,
Yeah.
though, is that, like, we have, like, a little health center, and they give out free condoms, because, people are wilding out here and shit, but they don't go there. It's just, like, I don't know, they make the poorest choices,
what grade are you in?
11th, I'm a junior.
Jesus Christ. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Well, sorry about your fuckdemic at your school. Hope that they either get over it or I don't know. Anyway, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for that
Thank you.
nugget.
Goodbye.
Alright, so now you're all acutely aware of the fuckdemic. It's kind of a problem. Alright, I'm gonna go to the free zone. Let's get the free people in here. Alright. Welcome to the zone. Welcome to the free zone.
First off, I want to say I've been watching you for a while, but you probably already knew that. I could go on and on about the fact that the OC series I'm making has a lot of geopolitical issues that I don't want to address, or that I got an ultrasound on my nutsack 2 weeks ago, but instead I will use the 60 seconds that I have that are captivating your ears to talk about the one game that I hold near and dear to my withered heart and will never ever get re-released because capitalism can suck my big fat nose.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Web of Shadows was one of the best games ever, pushed out in 17 months by a studio overworked to their neck bones by Clover Studios, published by the hell fuck company Activision, and will never, ever get a re-release because the studio got absorbed into that hell fuck zone, which then got absorbed into the hell fuck that is Blizzard Activision King, the best milk stealers. Fluid combat, amazing web swinging, a beautifully
I can't.
acted out story that is a
I
wonderful.
can't hear it.
And now that the whores at Sony now have their own greasy little mix on Spider-Man. Never be as open. It will always just be a watered down with a Spider-Man garnish from a goddamn Spirit Halloween that was
Oh man, I can't wait to. All right, so Cobalt, I gotta let you in on something.
Go for it.
So, the whole time you were saying stuff, no one could hear what you were saying because the volume kept going low and then high. So... well, I mean, I agree with all that. Anyway, thanks for stopping by.
No problem. Have a wonderful evening.
Yeah. I've got something to say. And that's why we got Activision. Spider-Man. Oh man. Yeah. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna go to back to the support one because we have another guy. All right, welcome to the zone.
Hey, I'm a huge fan of yours. I've been watching your videos for at least a year now.
Word. That's good.
So here's my question. What is the worst Super Smash Bros. Game?
The worst Smash Brothers game.
That's the worst one.
I guess it's Brawl, right? I mean, it's cool when you're a kid. I loved Brawl when I was a kid, but not, you know. Like competitively, it sucks. Well,
I mean, I guess, yeah.
I'm glad I answered your question. Time to die.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that was freaky. That was about the freakiest question I ever got. I'm going back to the free zone. I'm doing it. All right.
Yo,
All right, freebie.
All right. So first off, I would like to apologize for saying "fuck you" earlier. All right, that was a little unhinged of me.
That was you?
That was me, yes.
Oh, I thought it was the other guy.
I'm here for something. I'm here to talk about something else. You know how that person was talking about love a while back?
Yeah.
I'm here to talk about hate, right?
Good. All right, hit me with it.
So there's this guy at my job, right?
Yeah.
This guy's a bitch.
Yep.
Just the worst fucking druggie you could think of.
Right.
Who does nothing but berate me with constant misery.
Yeah.
One of these days, I want to burn the store down so bad. I want to fucking overload the Domino's oven with pizzas.
You work at Domino's?
And just walk out. I work at Domino's. I fucking hate Domino's, right?
Yeah.
Fucking bitches at corporate, right? You know what they did?
What's up?
They made our 50% discount only apply to pizzas.
Wait.
It really pisses me off. Like, our 50% discount used to apply to the whole menu, right?
Oh, okay. All right. I was just...
Right, now it just applies to pizzas. Who eats pizzas?
I mean, if I...
Who fucking orders pizzas? Work.
I mean...
I make pizzas!
Yeah?
I make pizzas! I don't want to eat them!
At the Domino's.
At the Domino's.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna defend Domino's Pizza because all the chain
sucks.
pizza is terrible. I get that.
Yeah.
I'm from Jersey. You're not gonna find someone more sympathetic than I to this plight. However, I will contest that it is literally a pizza place.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are we gonna buy pizzas? We make pizzas. We're not
Wait.
gonna eat them.
Wait a minute. Wait, okay, hang on. What? Oh, so the discount is for the worker.
Yes, it's the employee discount, right? It's bad. It's bad now. Everything used to be 50% off. I could buy like 10 wings for like $4.
That's
I
interesting.
can't do that anymore.
So are you gonna burn down Domino's?
One of these days, I'm just gonna walk out, unexplained. I'm just gonna leave it.
Well, hold up.
I know where he lives. I know. I could like go to his house and I could tell his mom, "Hey, your son's a bitch."
I mean, that's fair enough, but like, are you gonna do it with no explanation, or are you gonna make demands?
I'm just gonna walk out. I'm just gonna walk out.
You're not gonna make demands?
I'm not gonna. Okay, I had a plan to like embezzle from the company a while back, right?
Word.
But we can't anymore because of the way I would have stolen money from the company doesn't work.
Right.
Right? Because we used to have like receipts that had codes that say, "Hey, this pizza is worth this much points," and you can make a lot of free food using those points, like a lot, because
Right.
no one ever redeems them. And they used to be not on the receipt but on labels instead, and we would give them the label, like a coupon almost.
I see.
But I can't do that anymore. And I would just at night we would have like a bunch of them, right? Like lists full of coupon codes that we could give out to customers worth hundreds of dollars of free food. And I was just gonna take them home one day, but we can't do that anymore.
Well then, I don't look. The only flaw I see in the plan is like, I would want to make my demands. I would be like, you burn it down, and then you have like a little sign out front that's like, you better bring that damn discount back. I'm not eating the pizza here. I want the Cinesticks.
No, the Cinesticks are actually really good. Actually, I lied. It doesn't apply to just pizzas. It applies to bread items too, but only twists. Like sandwiches don't even count.
Sandwiches don't count. The Cinesticks? Do the Cinesticks count? Okay,
the Cinesticks count, so it's like still cheap, but like, I could just buy those. They're like cheap to begin with.
Yeah, you should like go out in a blaze of glory and make your demands something fucking pitiful. Is my.
I'm gonna write a manifesto, and I'm gonna post it on the corkboard we have of like a bunch of information about the company. I'm gonna leave it unsigned and tell them if they don't meet my demands, I'm gonna fucking blow up the place.
I feel like you gotta blow up one first. You gotta set fire to one first, and then be like.
And then put my manifesto.
Because then they'll
on in there.
know. No, then they'll know. Because then you're like, I'll do it again. You already did it one time, so you clearly have the balls
Someone
to do
in
it a
chat
second
just
time.
said this is recorded. It can be used in the court of law. You're right, Fry Guy. It can. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna leave my job anyways someday.
Fair enough. All right.
All right, hold on. Wait, before I leave, I have to make sure that I can't get arrested for this. So, hold on.
Yeah.
Where is it? I have a written thing here that says I don't support what I just said. In case of investigation by any federal entity or similar, I do not have any involvement with this group or the people in it. I do not know how I'm here and was probably added by a third party. I do not support any actions by the members of the group or anything I just said.
Yeah, alright. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh wait, fuck. Pizza Hut is better. Our manager fucking hates the Pizza Hut manager. I'm not gonna get into that though, because I've been here for too long.
The fucking. Alright, wait. Before you go, I need to ask a question. There's something
What's the question?
I legitimately want to know. So you mean I'm serious. I'm not making a joke. So, the Domino's pizza, that's not like shipped in a frozen block of ice. Like you make it in the
No,
store.
we make them. The dough comes in not frozen, but it comes into trays, and we have to actually knead the dough out.
That's
For
incredible.
like the shape of the pizza. Yeah, we make the pizzas. I make 20 pizzas on like a non-busy day. I make 20 pizzas an hour, just by myself usually.
I went to like a Pizza Hut. Maybe that's different, but I went in there once
I think
with
Pizza Hut's all frozen and they just.
They
throw it in
have
the
to be.
oven.
They fucking have to be. Because I went in there.
Yeah, 'cause it
I
sucks.
sat down at a Pizza Hut, which is like already insane. But like, I sat down in there and I didn't want anything from there. But McCabe wanted to get shit, so I was like, just get me a small cheese pizza. And they were like, oh, we're out of those. Like, oh right.
Out of pizzas.
Yeah, they're
So,
out of
okay,
the.
well, to be fair, one day we did run out of medium dough, and we had to explain to people, "Hey, we're out of dough." And
That's
a lot
pretty
of people were mad. I've
Yeah.
had a lot of people yell at me for doing things that I can't control.
I mean, that's
Um,
food service, man. That's
just
hall
food
service, but that's especially
it
food
sucks
service.
So bad.
I
don't
used to
know
be a
why
pizza
I
delivery
went
boy,
for the
so I
job.
know. I know what it's like.
Yeah.
That was like I've been in so many places where, like I just told this story last night. All right, I'll tell this story and then I'm kicking you out.
All right, that's all right. I respect that.
I had one time I delivered food to someone, and like you know how they give you two 20s to like break whatever change they got.
Yeah.
So I was like breaking change, and he swiped it out of my hands and shut the door and locked it. And I called up my boss. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? He's like, you better not come back here unless you get that fucking money. So I'm like slamming the door. I'm kicking it down. I'm screaming at the guy. And the guy finally opens it, but he's still got the chain lock on it. He's like, just take it, please. Just go away. So I had to do that to get money back once. I had this one guy who was basically the reincarnation of that dude from SpongeBob who's like, my drink? My Diet Dr. Kelp? Don't tell me you forgot my drink. Like... He wanted a Pepsi and they didn't have any. So I brought it to him and he's like, where is it? It's like, we're all out. He's like, well, I'm not paying for this. I'm not eating the pizza without the Pepsi. I ordered a Pepsi. So I called my boss and he's like, just go to the store and get some. I'll get you back for it. So I still have this dude's pizza, and I went to like this gas station. They didn't have any 2 liters, so I got like 3 small Pepsis. It's like, this ought to do it. It's like, what the hell is this? I ordered a 2 liter. This isn't that. I was like, the only other place is it was like a supermarket that was like 20 minutes away. So I called up Leo, and he's like, I'll pay you for the gas money. Just go. Just fucking go. So I went to the store, and I got the dude his 2-liter Pepsi, and he's like, it's warm. Warm. I'm like, yeah, I just got it from the store. I went to the fucking store. He slammed the door. He was done with it. Like, that was like a taste of the bullshit you put up with when you're dealing with like food service anything.
Yeah.
So I get that, but all right,
All
thanks
right.
for stopping by.
Yeah. Shout out to the person who introduced me to you. I don't know if he's listening or still watches you. I'm not surprised if he isn't. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't think he does that type of stuff anymore.
Word.
Shout out to Leo. Have a good day, man.
Yep.
Have a great
see
day.
you. All right, so if pizzeria goes up in flames, we'll know. We'll know what's up. All right. I might take another freebie if they show up in the next like 6 seconds. And if they don't, I'll go back to the sub ones. Thanks for listening in. No problem. Oh, what is this? I accidentally stumbled into story. Alright, I'm gonna switch to the sub mode then. Alright, what do we got? What do you gotta say? What's on your mind?
Okay, so I can redeem myself, okay?
You were already in here.
I know that you said
You were already in here.
I know, but I can redeem myself, okay?
Yeah, you got 10 seconds.
Okay, so this is a story about like school, kind of like that other guy who talked about school, but the fuckdemic.
Yeah.
And basically there's this time where I was at lunch and my friend I was in science, and my friend and a bunch of all these other people got like airdropped this video, and it was like these like 2 kids fighting, and one of the kids like picked up the other kid and like fucking slammed them onto the ground.
Right.
And I was like, oh my god. And and then I was in my gym class, and I was in the locker room, and I talked to one of my friends, and I was like, how did the fight start? Like what the fuck happened? And my friend said like, I think like one kid started like bullying the other kid, and
You have 5 more seconds of this.
I'm trying to hurry up. I'm going as fast as I can.
1,
and then
2,
I guess like some bully.
3, 4.
A bully, and then they started like
5.
fighting.
Well, these fucking kids, I swear to God. I can't take it, man. Alright, what's up? What do you got? Hey.
Okay, so I feel like I'm in a talk show. So, real quick, I'm gonna ask a question so I can probably segue into a story, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I haven't been in the server long, so I'm wondering if there has been someone who has joined who is an actual freak, like not like haha silly, quirky person, but like an actual insane freakazoid.
Yeah, I mean probably. There was like a neo-Nazi in here once who
Oh my
was
God.
like arguing with me about shit. If that's the brand you're looking for.
Sort of. It kind of aligns with the person I'm about to talk about. So I want to give them the benefit of the doubt because they were like 13, 14, I think. So I want to give them
Wait a minute.
a chance. No.
What
but,
is this?
No, listen. No. Okay, listen. I get it that they're younger, but
How old are you?
I'm 15.
All right, that's everything I need to know.
No!
Have a nice day.
Fuck.
And enjoy your life. My God, man. My fucking lord. I can't do it. I can't fucking. I'm gonna. What is this? Who is this? We got another freak here. What do you want?
So I've been wanting to tell you this for a few years now.
Oh God, what is it?
I think you're an egg.
You think I'm what?
An egg?
I'm an egg?
Yes.
All right, explain that.
I think. Okay. I think the way you have written Pent is a little too similar to the way I believe you view yourself, and I believe you have maybe unresolved gender-related issues.
Yeah. I actually, which gender issues do I have? Cause I would like to fix this about myself. So what are my gender
Excuse
issues?
my language. May I correct myself?
Oh yes, you
Not
may.
issues. Not issues. I believe you may
Yeah.
be a trans woman. That's what I mean by an egg.
That's interesting. So what gives you the impression, like what part of me says trans woman to you?
I don't think there's a part of your personality that has to relate to what a stereotype of what a trans woman has to be.
No, sure, but like obviously something makes you believe that that this is the case about me. So I'm just wondering what that something is.
I believe okay, so I have probably little clues from just, all I've seen over the years of watching you and, reading into what people have said about, things that you've said in the server before I've been there, or things you've said like on stream.
Word.
And I think sorry I'm taking so long with this.
No, I wait with bated breath.
I think the way you've written Pent, the way I think you view yourself, the way I think, and that way is, I think you relate to Pent a lot. I think you wrote Pent because he represents you.
So, am I to understand that? Oh, hang on, Fry Guy just subbed at tier 1. Word up. But anyway, am I to understand that me writing Pent then is what makes you believe that I am a trans woman?
That is what makes me believe that, yes, I think.
Well, what can I say? You've got an argument. Who knows? Maybe it is true. But I will say this, since it's since it's been brought up. Hang on, pardon me. So yeah, there's I want to address this in the most yeah, I don't know, man. This is yeah, so here's what I'll say. I might take a little bit of insult to this. Yes, I find myself a little insulted by this. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because the alternative... Oh shit, there's like a loud sound effect. The alternative to this is that I am just a good writer. But that cannot be. I don't think that's an option.
But I think you project yourself too heavily onto Pen.
I mean, I've, like, talking about it very seriously, Pen is comprised of a lot of my personal experiences, sure. But that's art, you know? You're
Then maybe
kind
that's
of...
where I'm getting confused. I feel like I just see the way you maybe see yourself in him so much. Like, maybe, like, the way you know, have shared, I don't know. Yeah, no.
This sounds like, I'm gonna be real with you, this sounds like wishful thinking. I think you really want me to, I think you really want that to be true.
I think you make a really sexy woman, Kanjin.
That's fair enough, and I mean, a lot of people have told me that, and I won't deny it, but I feel like if that's actually what was going on, then Pen would be really lame.
No. I don't think that was what was going on, but yeah, I think you make a really good point. Yeah, you just are, you know, a skilled writer who can write other experiences other than your own.
Hell yeah,
but
I'm flexible.
I don't think that you. I don't know. Okay, I think you're right. I'm done.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't think I'm wrong? You never know. I could be just deeply closeted, and I'm like very sneaky with how I'm talking to you right now to avoid the issue. Like, you might be onto something, and I'm just gaslighting the fuck out of you.
Right now makes me wonder.
I mean, I could be gaslighting the fuck out of you. I just want to be clear that, like, this could all be extremely treacherous, and I'm throwing you off the lead, and I actually am a trans woman, and I'm throwing you off the scent so hard. Just...
Can I take this as evidence that you're gaslighting me, and I can use that against you?
Listen, you can do whatever you want, but ultimately, I'm playing 4D chess with you right now. I'm thinking 7,000 moves ahead. You're gonna have to solve the quadratic formula to get me to come out. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway.
Oh shit, I better get working then.
Thanks for stopping by, and enjoy your life.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank
See you. That's, alright, what do you guys think? Do you think I'm secretly a trans woman? Write down in the comments. I'll do a poll. And anyways, alright, we got another one. What's up?
Hi.
What's good, Stella? You're the person who donated like a fucking assload of subs.
I did, yeah, that was me. I'm the one who keeps showing up to all the streams, pretty much.
Word. What's good?
You know, I wasn't gonna say anything at first, but that last call just kind of made my head explode, to be honest. Like...
What's up?
I can't, like, why can no one, like, wrap their head around that, like, maybe, you know, like, maybe you can just write things outside of yourself. Why can't people seem to grasp that concept?
Well, hold on. You don't know if they're wrong.
God.
You don't know that. What are you talking about? Don't be so
I
quick.
don't know.
You might look real dumb in 2 weeks. They're gonna be playing this clip around like, how did they suggest something so stupid and in 2 weeks I'm gonna come out? I might even do it despite you. I might just come out.
You know, that's a very you move, to be honest.
Yeah, don't test me. Don't fucking test me.
I don't know.
Yeah, clearly you don't. Clearly you don't know what's going on in my head. You don't know what's going on there, man. If any of you fuckers piss me off, I'm gonna come out as a trans woman, so just letting you all know ahead of time. I got my finger on that button. I have like 3 different buttons.
Come out as gender fluid or non-binary instead.
No.
Why?
No. I've already decided that if I'm doing it, it's gonna be to utterly vindicate that last person who came in here. They just like at the press of a button, I could make them the smartest person on Earth.
You could.
And all I have to do is go for it. Could you
But what
imagine that?
about
You'd be owned by like a 15-year-old.
Yeah, that would be kind of depressing. It would.
If that
But
happens,
what
by
if-
the
but
way,
what
if I
about-
come out as a trans woman, I'm also going to make a new YouTube channel that's like Keemstar styled, where it's like, drama alert, Stella owned by a 15-year-old, made fun of them, and then look at that. Kanjin's trans, so who was the real idiot here? I guess they just didn't see it coming.
I could live with that.
Word. Well, yeah, you know, I'm glad you're a good sport.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, nice talking to you.
Yep. See you.
See you next stream.
All right. I'm going to go to one of the free ones. We're going to see where this is going to go. I'll come back to this in a second. All right. There. All right. What it is. What you got for me?
I don't know how else to describe it other than I've been in the mood of disconnected jaw. Just witnessing violence.
Disconnected jaw?
Yes. There's no other way to describe it.
Is your jaw literally disconnected?
No, it's just like I keep thinking about it.
Keep thinking about violence that you saw or violence you're gonna do?
That I've seen.
I see.
Also, to bring it back to the cannibalism thing, because that made me think for a little bit. Cannibalism? Sometimes I want to be a cannibal, just because, like, it's not enough to defeat you in combat. I must consume your flesh to display dominance.
So it's not for the you don't have any taste for it.
No.
Well, I mean,
just imagine.
I could imagine it, but it's like, I don't know. It's like people who fish
display.
and then just throw them back. You know, you gotta eat it for survival. Gotta use every part of the bone.
Every part. That.
Look at you. You're laughing at the idea of using every part of the bone, and you call yourself a cannibal.
I
You
didn't
make
say
me
that.
sick.
You're twisting my words like a real politician.
Wait, wait. Did I? Did I twist your words?
I never said I was into it. I just said I'm in the mood to witness it.
Oh, to witness it. You want to see someone be a cannibal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different. So, no, you're not a cannibal. You're just a huge pussy! You won't do it yourself! Pretty fucked up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing
unless
with you.
it's like well cooked, I guess. I don't know.
Fair enough. Alright, well...
I've been watching for a little bit. Since like middle school, I used to be like, not like a tablet kid, but like I would definitely just chill on YouTube for a decent bit. And you know, I started weird, but I really gotta thank you for like inspiring me with a lot of stuff, man. My brother introduced me to you when he wasn't supposed to. And now I'm closer to normal.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I don't know what your metric for normal is, but like, I hope it's a good one and not an embarrassing one.
Yeah.
'Cause then I'd have to call you out a little bit. I'd have to be a little mean to you. No, but I'm glad you're on your journey to normality, and I hope it continues after I disconnect you from this world. So thanks for stopping by. And thanks for sharing your opinions on cannibalism.
I'll be seeing you.
See you. Alright. Time to go back to the sub version.
Shit.
Alright, what it is.
What's up?
What you got?
Alright,
for
I
me?
want to take a complete 180 from all these conversations.
Right.
And ask you about some fighting.
Fighting? Alright.
Yeah. So iDubbbz just released a video about his boxing matches, and all the fighters are lined up right now. There's some pretty big names out there, but I want to know, who would you fight if given the chance?
Like as a YouTuber?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know all of them. I know like the obvious big name ones. Like I don't know. I know fucking PewDiePie and you'd have to help me out here. I feel like I don't know. I would definitely at least from like okay, so you know how one of the Paul brothers fought that guy? That
yeah.
The black guy whose name I don't
KSI?
remember. Yeah. After seeing that, I really wanted to fight him because I was really upset.
He seems pretty punchable. I can understand that.
Yeah, but also like I was what really I because I watched a little bit of that fight and then I had to turn it off because it was like he was throwing like a stiff jab to like keep him out, and then he was like smiling about it and feeling himself up for doing the most basic boxing technique ever, and he was throwing so slow, like those punches couldn't crack a fucking egg. So
yeah, definitely the earlier boxing fights between YouTubers were pretty dumb, honestly. But it seems like people have gotten a lot better at it. I don't know why must boxing be like the thing that people are doing now?
oh well, you know what it is, it's like it was just prime to be taken over because no one gave a shit about boxing at that point. Like MMA was taken off and all the boxing fans who, unless you're literally into like the golden age of boxing, Muhammad Ali, fucking Archie Moore, whatever. Like unless you're super into that, you're not going to stick around for boxing when MMA is going on. And I'm not here to shit on MMA. Like it's not like fucking MMA, fucking ruined boxing or whatever. But like you get it. You have like more practical martial arts being practiced in MMA also. Like boxing, I don't know a lot of people who like box in a street fight, you know what I mean? Like
it's a very technical sport. For
yes,
sure.
and like there's obviously some skills that overlap into, actual physical confrontations, but most of them for just boxing are not. Like if I'm like walking around and I need someone to like defend me in a street fight and I have to choose between someone who practices boxing or Muay Thai, like I'm going with the Muay Thai guy. Like that's it's not even close. And it's not to say that boxing's easy, but like you said, it's a technical sport that so anyway, you have MMA and it's like you have all these fucking different disciplines and all that. So it's like, okay, we have this dying sport no one watches. We can just take over it. We, some dumbass YouTubers who can't even do it right and disrespect the sport by doing this, we'll fucking take it over. So they bring in this new viewership, and the powers that be don't necessarily want to get in the way because it's like, yeah, this is embarrassing to our sport, but like, here comes the money. Boxing's back. It's just in this extremely perverted form now. So, I think that's basically it. Because, like, the YouTubers aren't going to MMA, but they are boxing.
That's definitely an untapped market they should be getting into.
Oh, they're not getting into that.
That would be...
They're going to get whooped. Like, that's like, they won't get away with that, I don't think.
Well, wait, to be honest, I don't really keep up with much of it at all, but I think one of the Paul brothers, like, boxed, like, an MMA person or something like that. Somebody in the chat could probably correct me if I'm wrong, but one of them went after someone in like a very obviously out of their element way. And it was just the funniest thing.
Well,
because obviously they won.
Yeah, I'm in like the same boat where I'm not like caught up on them entirely, but if they're actually practicing combat instead of whatever the fuck they were doing before, then I guess that's good. But anywho, yeah, this was a fun little chat. I always love talking about combat sports. I rarely get to, so have a good one, man.
Same to you.
Yeah. All right. So, I'll head back over to the free one. We'll see what we got here. All right. Welcome. I've just been walking around in circles in this video game. I hope you guys don't care about that.
Holy shit.
What's
Yeah,
up?
I've been in some of your streams recently. It's very cool to be able to talk to you face to face, man.
Yep, my face is right here. What do you have to say to it?
Yeah. So, I think, and stay with me here, I think that you are subconsciously gay spaghetti chef.
Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Well, you
And
have to give me a compelling
I've written
case.
I've written a imaginary board in front of me right now. So, let's start with the facts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck! I got nothing. God damn it!
Wow,
Wait,
you
okay.
suck. Fuck
I'm
you!
sorry. I'm sorry. No, wait.
No, wait,
Okay.
for what? You got 5 seconds. You got 5 seconds.
God damn it! I had something prepared. I fucking hate myself.
No
man.
passion, no clout,
All right.
no
Gay
paper.
spaghetti chef.
Yes. You have 5
He's
seconds.
Fucking gay,
1.
and you're gay
2.
too. That's my point. I think you're gay. I think you're gay. I think in your mind, you subconsciously think, "I want spaghetti." I cook
Well, I
spaghetti
think
all
that
the time.
in your mind, subconsciously, you've been timed out. Oh, look at that! I was right. Hell yeah! All right, well, I'm gonna go back up to the. Oh fuck! I got scared by that sound effect every time. I truly deserve that. The hell I've created. Boo this man. Yeah, he was thrown off the stage into hell. I don't know where the fuck to go here, by the way. I feel like there's another secret trainer I have to look for, but I've just been wandering like a maniac. Was I ignoring people I mean, like, oh, what if it's this guy? This guy has been running in circles. That'd be really embarrassing if it was him. Yeah, it was him. Alright. I'm gonna go up to the sub zone. Alright, what's good?
Hello. So that last guy was a fucking idiot. Kanjin, I think you're actually subconsciously Kanjin. Okay, hear me out.
Alright, you have 5 seconds. Go for it.
Thank you for your time.
Fucking busted ass people on my line. Alright.
Oh, wait.
What you want?
Oh, trying to set something up. All right, that works.
Alright, what's good?
Wait, hold on. The stream audio is messed. Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Sweet. I don't know. Had a lot of things in my. Oh wait.
So I guess continuing off of the ongoing cannibal discussion here. What do you think, like, humans taste like?
What do I think they taste like?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think they taste good at all. They have to taste like shit.
Suppose. I mean, if it's, yeah.
No, if
There's
they
been
tasted
theories
good,
about, like-
then we would already be doing it. I swear to you,
Yeah.
if we tasted good, like, every lobbyist under the sun would make it happen. Or they'd have some exemption.
You never know what's going on behind the scenes.
No, it must be. I'd be surprised if it tasted good. Like, think about it. Think of all the money that's in there. Do you think any powerful corporate entity has the moral restraint to stop that from happening?
No, now that I think about it now.
Yeah, so I think it straight up is like, it's a very specific taste for a very specific group of people. Because if it wasn't, I think that we'd have it in some form. There'd be some, like, advertising campaign. It'd be like those Grubhub ads where it's like all these poppy dudes dancing around, and it's like organically grown, where like you take a little bit of skin off of a living person, but you don't kill them, and it's like it's the cool new thing. Like
it's like genetically engineered meat. You've seen those like videos on like the Daily Wire or some shit. That's not
it'd be something like it'd be something like that, like super poppy. Or wait, no, not something like Daily Wire. Isn't Daily Wire fucking what the fuck? Isn't that Ben Shapiro's thing? Isn't
Yeah, probably. I'm just firing off the dome. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'd be pretty shocked if Ben Shapiro was advocating for like.
No, let's say hypothetically.
Humans naturally used to do this all the time. This goes back farther than any liberal will tell you. If you go back to the caveman days in 2700 BC, you'll find scribbled on the wall somewhere in some desolate cave that no one will tell you about that people have been eating skin all the time. It grows right back. Why do you think the skin grows back? If you ask them why the skin grows back, they won't tell you. They won't have this conversation. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe I should talk to Ben one of these days and ask him why he's so pro.
Yeah, have a nice chat.
Yeah, someone bring him in here. Yeah, if you can find Mr. Shapiro, put him in here. We'll talk.
Here's
to him.
hoping he's a subscriber.
Yeah, he probably is. I mean, he basically gets all of his political ideas from me.
He's a huge fan.
Yeah, he. You think he talks crazy? I invented it. I'm the progenitor.
Yeah, he's stealing your style.
He is a lackey. He takes all of his orders from me. So.
A total goon.
Yeah. Mr. Shapiro. All right. Well, it was good talking to you. Good learning about this stuff. Get me in contact with him.
I will.
All right.
I will do my best.
See you.
All right. Farewell.
All right. So, learned something interesting about that. Everybody seems to really be gravitating towards the cannibalism argument, but you gotta come up with something else, man. We gotta expand our minds. It's about exposing your brain to wild shit with the backdrop of a really boring Pokemon process. Alright, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go to the sub version, but I already see that it's a guy I talked to before. Fuck it, I'll do it. The subs get that, privilege. What the fuck?
How did this happen?
Now there's like 2?
Bro, I've been here working. I've been laughing my fucking ass off with that one dude who was like clowning his way out the shadow room, trying to talk to you about like Activision or Gauntlet. Or...
yeah, that was pretty good.
He's trying to speak to us from across the firmament.
I hope that one day, like, if I become like I run for president and I'm doing the speech of my life, that happens to me. Like what happened to him. It's like, I'm just gonna say what everyone's been and I know that
fucking Bermuda Triangle, dude.
And you can take that to the bank.
And you can take yeah. Anyways, Jateo, do you have anything crazy? Any crazy thought that's like blowing your mind? Do you want to?
Oh, you know me. I don't got shit. I just want to say to that one dude who had like the freaky demon hoe that was trying to sell his house. Like I've been looking for a place. My DMs are open. Also, I've been looking for a freak just like that. My DMs are for that shit too. So hit me up.
I need a bitch who will sell my house.
The freaky demon hoe.
That's all I was gonna say. I'm just putting my ad out there. Look at that.
Ladies, start doing this. You'll fuck with your man and you'll help out my friends.
You'll destroy his penis.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. What did you want to contribute something? Again? Yeah. What's up?
How long is your attention span?
5 seconds.
Damn.
1.
Do you wish it was longer?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. And you're out of here. All right. Let's do this. What's good? What's up?
Bro, hey, is this Connor and Conjun house?
The one and only.
Bro, oh my god, I've been a fan for so long.
Hell yeah. I hope you're an insane fan with something insane to tell me.
I am pretty insane. Today, I want to talk about war.
All right, what's good?
All right. Okay. So, has anyone like talked about things about? I've heard like talk about cannibalism.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So, today I would like to say a few things about vor.
Okay.
I will out myself, and I will personally say that I have a vor fetish.
Word.
I'm not proud of it. I've tried to get rid of it. It doesn't work very well.
How do you try to get rid of that?
By telling myself I hate it. It's disgusting.
No, that's how you encourage it.
I
That's
know,
how
I
you.
know.
That's what I do to fucking sweets. When I see something sugary,
Oh
I'm
my-
like, no, I don't like that. I don't want.
Dude, like y'all hear something? Like it's fucking. It doesn't work. Bro. If you want something insane to talk about, I will talk about the psychology behind it, or my personal beliefs on the psychology behind it to
Yeah, go for
spread
it.
to spread awareness.
But before you do that,
Yeah.
I got gifted.
Yes.
Someone got gifted a bunch of subs. I'm gonna read this off. Cause yeah, Stella. Holy shit, Stella's like my personal benefactor. They're gifted subs to fucking Clazomaniac and Chocolate Moose. That's sick. Thanks for that. All right. Anyways, hit it up. What's it about?
Fair warning. Fair warning. My grandma might pop in here. My grandpa's currently in the hospital. So,
Oh my god.
Sorry.
So your
Fuck
grandma's
Dom.
gonna come in here and listen to you.
I mean, no, she might just pop in here and be like, "Who you talking to?" You know, like.
That's fine. I think the chat doesn't mind. You're not gonna be mean to their grandma, are you?
Look, dogs.
Yeah.
Look, dogs. All right. So basically, vor, right?
Yep.
There's a lot of different layers to it. Okay. So there's like same size microphilia and macrophilia. Microphilia and macrophilia are like their own shit.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm personally more into microphilia because same size, like it has to do with like huge fucking stomachs. I don't think that's attractive. That's like kind of, and it like also plays into fetishizing overweight people, which
Word.
I'm not a big fan of. Fat fetishes, ugh, it's unhealthy. But like, I ain't kink shaming. Just saying. Just kidding. Just saying.
Fair enough.
There's also a bunch of different types of vor. So there's like oral vor, which is through the mouth, anal vor, which is through the ass, unbirth, which is vaginal vor through the vagina. There's also weirder forms like cock vor. It's where you go into a man's cock and you get digested and turn into cum.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a real thing. There's breast vor where you get absorbed into tits. There's a nipple vor where you go into the nipple and turn into breast milk.
Right.
There's also a bunch of more obscure forms like ear vor, foot vor, armpit vor. It fucking like if there's a hole on your body, bitches will find a way to fetishize
Is
it.
there pore vor? Like a vor in your pores?
There probably is. Like
I'm
most,
gonna need to
like-
know.
All right, I can do a quick search up.
Yeah, I would very much appreciate that because if you're gonna have a fetish that rhymes with an entry point and it doesn't exist, then your fetish sucks. If there's no pore vor, then sorry, it sucks.
I mean, like, technically, it could be like, skin vor because that's a thing where you just like get absorbed into the skin.
Yeah, fair enough.
Basically, so yeah, pore vor, it does exist. It is a thing.
Yeah, you're making sense so far.
I am. Personally, I'm only into oral vor. I don't really like the idea of going up someone's ass. But, I mean, hey, people are into it. That's cool. There's also a bunch of different things where it gets into, like... It goes into, like, more gore categories with, digestion and stuff. Like,
So you're telling me there's gore, and
Yeah.
there's vor. So there's
Yes.
gore vor, but we don't know if there's pore vor. I find that hard to believe.
Well, I mean, again, technically, skin vor is pore vor.
Oh, right, I forgot already.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. You're doing your best.
Yeah, I'm learning.
You are learning. I'm proud of you. You're doing good. Right. So, gore is like when the digestion, acid, it's kind of fucked up. But, some people are into that. It's like that. Again, I'm not kink shaming because I also have this kink. It's a hard thing to deal with. But
Is
then,
it? Has there been has this held up your life? Has it impeded your progress, as it were?
Once in middle school, someone found out, That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, dude.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Yeah, middle schoolers are fucking mean, man. I'm like, I'm about to graduate, go to college, bro. But I still can't get over middle schoolers, dude. Asshats. Anyways, then we get into more fun territories. Fun with big quotations. Like when digestion goes a little bit too far, it goes into scat.
Sure.
Now, Connor, what is your opinion on scat fetishes?
My opinion on the scat fetish?
Yeah, like
is this directed at people who enjoy it, or do I enjoy it personally?
I mean, I want to know your personal thoughts.
I assume that means both then. I don't enjoy it personally, but truth be told, I don't have any thoughts on anyone's fetishes at all. I feel like, I don't know. I don't really get that.
That's a very wholesome viewpoint.
Well, no, it's not even wholesome. It's like, because that implies that it's like, oh, it's the right thing to do, or like it's a naive No, it's like I've had. So in my experience, you don't really choose your fetishes. Like that's not how it works. I don't know anyone who's like, I don't know. I fucked this girl once who she wanted to be hit, like punched in the face. If I could choose my fetishes, that's not the one I'd choose. Like I kind of want to preserve my face. So I feel like having an opinion in the sense that like, you're into that. It implies that you're like better than people, and most people who say that just kind of piss me off. So I mean, it's not like no opinion as in like I've never really thought about it. It's like that's my stance is I don't feel any sort of way about it. And I've also been annoyed to the like I also have excruciating context for this because when I would make Conjun House stuff, everyone would message me all the time everywhere and be like, this person drew porn of Conjun and it's this and it's that and what do you think of that? And you know the reason that they're asking you is so that you could be like, what? That's so weird, man. That's the weirdest thing ever. Isn't that weird? And then you can both like agree and jerk each other off and be like, I know, it's so weird. I found it, it's weird. And it's like, that's kind of pathetic. It's like annoying. Pathetic. So no, I don't. I truly have no stance on it because I just don't think about it.
You know what? I highly respect that.
Word.
You know, people that are like, what the fuck, kind of like piss me off too. You know, that like it's weird. You know, people are weird. Humans are weird. You know.
Yup.
It's one of those fucking things, and at the end of the day, you just gotta remember, we're all people, and deep down, we all just want to be accepted by one another.
That's right. You know what? On that, do we really have to bring it further? That's like the ultimate note to leave it all on. So you know what?
It's been an honor talking to you, Connor.
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for educating me.
You're welcome.
See you around. All right. Well, we all learned a little bit about Vor today. This is the kind of the viewpoints. I want to hear more freaks. All right, let's do it. I have to like. I think I know how it works now. I leave the call and then someone else can join it. All right, what's good?
Hello, Conjun. I was here earlier. I'm sorry. This is but I wanted to talk to you again, specifically because I want your thoughts. Okay, so this is gonna sound a little weird, but how much do you know about TF2's economy? Like the video game Team Fortress 2's economy.
I don't know about its economy. I know that like people want hats and stuff, but that's literally all I know about it.
Okay, what if I told you it is literally the first NFTs ever? And it's actually like good NFTs, like the intentional idea of what NFTs are supposed to be.
Well, okay. Actually, I want to talk about this. Even though you are a repeat, I want to talk about this.
That's
Because,
fair.
like, for my understanding of NFTs, which is what made them bad, was their environmental impact. That is what I've heard. So, what's interesting about that, at least to me, is that, you know, I make a lot of videos with John, who is otherwise you know, they go by the name Yukino Joe. They made Dog of Wisdom, right? And I've seen him blown up from every corner, like, cause he started doing NFTs, but he used Tezos, which, like, the whole gimmick of, holy shit, there was another die sound effect. But anyway, the whole gimmick of Tezos is that it's like, oh, it's the environmentally friendly thing. It doesn't destroy the environment. And because it uses a different, I don't know if it's blockchain or code than Ethereum or whatever, that it doesn't like it uses as much energy as a tweet to put out. But he did that and people still, like, fucking hate him. Like, they despise him. So I was like, okay, so is it not the environmental angle? Is that why people don't like NFTs? Maybe it's something else, because I don't know a whole lot about them.
So I can kind of answer that. The basic gist of it, as a programmer, because, you know, a trans girl that's a programmer, haha, funny stereotype.
Word.
The basic gist of how I can describe it is it's literally just a fucking blockchain of code. Like, the image doesn't even fucking matter. Like,
no, right. Like, I understand that what's at the end of the rainbow isn't even the image, but like a receipt for
pretty much
the image.
So the best way I can describe it is you are basically paying for how most people advertise NFTs is basically okay, would you like to own the Mona Lisa? And then you purchase the Mona Lisa, but you purchase a receipt for the Mona Lisa, and then you get like a fucking crudely drawn like tape on to the like a bunch of different I don't know if you've ever played Persona 5, but basically there's like one scene in Persona 5 where like a dude has like a bunch of like copies of different paintings in the back. Basically it's kind of like that. Like, they just literally, you just get like your fucking name crudely drawn on like a bunch of copies of the Mona Lisa, and just like there, and like you are just basically have like a bunch of code at the end of the day.
But what that sounds like to me is that it's something that is just dumb as opposed to something that's like evil, because the reaction I've seen doesn't match that. Because like, John talked to me about NFTs and was like, Kanjin, you should do an NFT. And I was like, no, I don't want to do an NFT because, like, I personally don't understand the point. I know how it works generally enough, but it's just not something I'm interested in doing. But that's not how they talk about John. They don't talk about, it's like, oh, he's into this dumb thing. They talk about him like he's fucking Satan. Like, he's shown up and just, like, killed 3 people. Like,
now, what's funny is I know exactly what tweet you're talking about, and I will
oh,
admit,
right, but even before that, because just the other day, I was like, holy shit, like, he was trending. He was trending because they were like, this guy is fucking shit. And I was like, this is wild, man. So,
now, yeah, like, it's a little weird in that regard, because again, like, with NFTs, again, like, a lot of people are super against it, because again, at the end of the day, what most people use NFTs for is to basically steal art and make a cheap getaway with it. And that's not to say that, you know, there could be environmentally friendly NFTs that use less energy. It's more or less that it's just a dumb idea that's just a get easy or get rich easy kind of thing, where it's like, you need to buy into it in order to make the actual thing worth a damn, basically.
Right.
So
but here's where my I'm glad you showed up with this. I really wanted to talk about this. Cuz here is like, that's all true, but here's my concern. Here where I stand on it is, like, NFTs are not going away. Like, this is not just stuff so a few idiots on Twitter are doing. Like, big companies are doing this now. Like, Warner Brothers has their fucking... Didn't they make, like, Space Jam
Yes, they did make
NFTs,
Space
right?
Jam. So, actually, that's really interesting you bring that up, because there is some disconnect to that, because I don't know if you've been following anything. Well, obviously, since you don't know a lot about it, but so here's what's interesting. There's only been reports so far of, like, 300, 400 people that actually own NFTs, like, ever. So, like, and, like, recently, just searches for NFTs have gone drastically down. Like, it spiked last month, and then it just, like, dead. And so, like, people are not talking about NFTs that much anymore, but companies are still trying to, like, push them.
Well, yeah.
Because, like, it's like a trend, basically. Like, they're just late to the party, because, companies also want to get in on that, like, sweet cash and all that stuff. Now, you might be right. Companies might just still do NFTs, even though, like, literally no one is probably going to even talk about it after probably, like, this year, because, like, it's very clear that no one gives a shit about it anymore. But like, it's interesting because, like, it was basically something that I personally saw when I first saw an NFT. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And like, the more I read into it, I'm like, why would anyone want to buy this shit? And then, like, I've seen people obviously, like, be very smug about NFTs, and that's probably where the stimulation of, like, or I don't know what the word is, but, like, the sort of reason why Joe probably got a bunch of hate for it, because, like, there's been a bunch of, like, celebrities that, like, were bought into, like, doing the NFT scam shit, where basically they were like, oh yeah, this is the future, bro, don't worry about it, if you're not gonna hate me for it, you're just not going with the road, bro. And then, like a good example is Troy Baker, that the voice actor that does John Fortman and Kanji from Persona 4. I don't know if you know Troy Baker, but basically he got a bunch of shit on Twitter because he was, like, being super fucking smug about how, like, NFTs are the future and all this shit. And that's why, like, he was on full fucking ass blast about that shit.
Yeah.
So, like, like, there's a lot of... So whenever someone does NFT... And there was also another artist as well. Like, there was an artist that did, like, short animations, basically. And when they said that they were doing NFTs, they actually stole someone else's, like, OC as their first NFT, and, like, they were and again, they were super smug about it, saying shit like, oh, don't worry, it's just an easy way to get money and all this shit. But, like, come on, man, come on, you could be a little more. If you want to do NFTs, be a little bit more graceful about it instead of just being, like, a smug prick about it. You know what I mean?
Sure, but okay, but I want to rewind it back a little bit, because there's still one concern that I've been thinking about that's sort of, if it truly is on the downswing and they're not going to come back, like, NFTs were a passing trend, the end, then I guess there's really nothing else to talk about, because the problem is just going to solve itself.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so no issue, whatever. My fear is that NFTs are a trend for regular people and won't be a trend for corporations. Because, like, the most recent story I've read about them was with McDonald's talking about implementing fucking McDonald's food item NFTs into the metaverse.
Oh, God.
Which has not happened yet. And then, of course, that harrowing, what was it? It was like when Nintendo was talking about, we have, like, an interest, or maybe within them, to please shareholders or whatever, which means that talk is going amongst them. Now, again, if it's just a fad and it's gone, then whatever, the discussion's moot. But if it is true that it's just unpopular amongst regular people and corporations are going all in on it, then I think we need more people like John promoting this environmentally friendly way to do it. Because the alternative to that, which it's been infuriating to see, is like some people say, well, you just shouldn't do it in general. And it's like, well, yeah, in a perfect world, people wouldn't. But if they want to do it, they're going to do it. So
Right.
if they do, then isn't the morally correct thing to do to be like, all right, do the thing, but do the safe version of it?
Right. Like that's a really good topic, because that's kind of why I wanted that's why I wanted to come in here with the Team Fortress 2's stuff, because I feel like that's probably the best way to implement NFTs ever, because literally it's all, the blockchain is handled by an actual fucking company. It's done by Valve. And you know, like Valve, how they do their inventory and like community and all that shit, how it's done is basically like the community, and based on how many items actually exist, of like how rare the items are and all that shit. Like there's a fucking 5,000, like an actual item that costs $5,000 in Team Fortress 2, and it's a fucking golden frying pan.
All right.
And you want to know how much exists in the world? It's like under 100 or something out of like the like millions of people that played Team Fortress 2 over these past years. Like it's insane how fucking rare that item is. And again, it's like $5,000 for a fucking goofy ass golden pan that literally the only thing it does is that when you kill someone, they just turn to gold. Like instead of they just a goofy ragdoll, they just turn into gold, and it's like, okay, cool. But you know, like if someone gets that, they might just sell it just to buy a new fucking PC or like a car or something. I don't know.
Oh my god.
But like, you know, that's why I feel like I feel like NFTs that are more just like, hey, here's an image and then here's a blockchain. Like I get the environmentally safe thing, but I feel like that's just, you're still not receiving the image. You're just better off just getting a commission from the artist and just saying like, hey, can you like make this model, or hey, can you
Oh yeah, like I mean, you're not going to find an argument from me that an NFT should be the fucking thing instead of something that says you own it, because I don't know, to me that sounds like we're playing pretend today.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So
Like-
yeah, you're
like,
not gonna.
I'm pretending I own the Mona Lisa, basically. Like I have the fucking Mona Lisa right here. I own it. Fuck you. It's mine. And then like you just see someone else carrying off with like a Mona Lisa, and you're like, wait, hold on, what the fuck?
Yeah, sure. Like, yeah, you'd be hard pressed to find any. Well, maybe you have, but I feel like you'd be hard pressed to find anyone who wants to defend literally how they've done it, the efficiency with how they've done it, because that doesn't
Right.
seem very efficient at all.
And again, fucking Valve already perfected basically the idea of what crypto bros are like trying to go for the NFTs like years ago, and like the Team Fortress 2 community is like already like in a fucking huge, actually maybe even CS:GO too, because like a bunch of like Valve games have like a bunch of economies. Same thing. I only know Team Fortress 2 personally because I'm just a baby child girl that likes baby games, but essentially just like the TF2 community itself is like going into an actual inflation right now. Like there's literally like a whole system of like basically like their own pennies and fucking dollars, which are keys and like scrap metal and all that stuff. But here's the thing, people aren't like destroying the scrap metal, so like the prices keep going up to like actually buy into the dollars. So imagine like there's so many pennies in the world that instead of like 100 pennies equals $1, it keeps going up and up and up to like 5,000 pennies to make $1 essentially. That's what Team Fortress 2 is like currently going through after like the 15 years it's been live. It's kind of insane. Like there's a whole fucking TED talk on this shit, and I think that's interesting because again, like I feel like just cryptocurrency in general is a lame idea. It's
Well,
like,
actually, okay, I actually want to ask you about that because I've never been very interested in NFTs. I have had a passing interest in cryptocurrency, but it is another thing I know so little about. but it's strictly from the standpoint of like any alternative to the American dollar, I endorse.
That's completely fair, but and because I'm totally all for that too, truthfully, but I don't think cryptocurrency is the way to go anymore. Like when it first was introduced, sure, I would have suggested it, but nowadays, like because it's so fucking mainstream, it's literally just become another dollar. Like
I
it's
see.
so it's literally just another way. Because again, though it all boils down to literally just if it's on the IRS's map, they're just gonna tax it.
Right.
So like it literally just basically any new alternative like dollar is eventually just going to get taxed essentially. There's no way around that at all.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, if
I've started to sort of like the reason I hesitated to jump on the bandwagon actually was because I live in Philadelphia, and I live in a very, very poor part of Philadelphia. Like, it's wild out where I am. And I would go to the corner store, like, just like down the fucking block, and there'd be like a Bitcoin terminal in there, like a Bitcoin ATM.
Hey.
And I was shocked at first. I was like, what is this doing out here? You're a little
Pretty
far
much.
away from home, aren't you, fella? But then I went to the gas station, and we have one of those fucking gas stations where like an advertisement on a monitor starts playing the moment you pump your gas, because these freaks just don't have enough, I guess.
yeah,
And
we have those here in Ohio too.
yeah, and so the ads that always play at the gas station are for cryptocurrency, and I'm like, holy shit, they're like aggressively marketing this to poor people, which
Now,
yeah,
I can explain that. Again, with cryptocurrency, again, people to make it actually worth a damn, they need people to buy into it to make it worth a damn. So they'll advertise it as like, "Hey, look, we got this cool cryptocurrency. A bunch of people already bought into it. Please buy into it so that way it's actually worth it something." And like we can actually make it like the next dollar or something like that. Like that's why like there's a bunch of different cryptocurrencies because at the end of the day it's just a bunch of jabronis trying to fucking make a quick dime out of like asking a bunch of people to basically like do a whole fucking different stock market game. Like it's literally just stocks at this point.
well, yeah, but that's sort of that's why it's been hard to like utterly condemn them as well, because when I've talked to people and I'm like, all right, so what's wrong with cryptocurrency? And they'll be like, well, it's a scam economy. And it's like, well, yeah, but
that's basically already America. No, I totally
right.
get that part. But the problem that I have with, again, like NFTs is that it's basically just a worse version of cryptocurrency where a lot of artists are not being credited and all that stuff for like, and it's just basically just an easy way for like the basic way to like, I'm not bashing on like people like Joe. It's more or less like a bunch of people are getting big paychecks to either like advertise cryptocurrency. Like I don't know if you've seen that one fucking bit. I don't know if it's like a Jimmy Fallon or whatever, where it's like he has a guest on it. They're like, "Hey, check out my cool Abe," and then like you see the fucking.
Oh, I remember seeing that video actually. That was pretty awful.
Yeah, they were bought in. They were given a paycheck to basically show their NFT. Like they were given a paycheck, said, "Hey, can you advertise these like NFTs?" And then like all that stuff. Like Eric Andre was even involved in that kind of thing. Like there's a whole Ponzi scheme, I want to say. Kind of like a thing where it's like, hey, can you just advertise NFTs so that way we can like here's a big bag of nickels, just fucking go at it.
So actually that has an interesting implication in there though that I want to explore, which is that any well-intentioned movement can and will be co-opted by very powerful entities. So it seems to me that the solution is there is none, and every alternative we will come up with will be co-opted by some horrible corporate entity, and then Jimmy Fallon will be hawking that on his next show. It'd be like, the new BFR. My BFR is so cool. I love BFR. It's like big fucking rack. It's like, I don't know. It's
Fucking wheels into like a huge ass rack of like different racks on top of a rack.
yeah,
Just
and they
like-
all, and there's like 20, it's just a rack full of CDs, and every individual CD is worth $1,000 because of the payment setup they've made.
So tell me, Kanjin, can you tell me, what do you think about my rack here? What do you think about my rack?
It's a nice rack, all right?
Thank you, Kanjin.
You forgot the laugh.
Oh yeah, it's like so Kanjin.
Oh my god. All right, well listen, this was very enjoyable, but I think a lot of people are waiting.
Oh, absolutely.
So-
I feel so bad for a lot of people because I didn't want to originally come in for a second time, but then when I heard you say like, oh, like subscribers get a bonus for that, so I was like, all right, I'll pop in.
Fair enough. You've paid your dues to society. You get a second one.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, blessed Kanjin. I'll go ahead and take my leave. You have a great night. I'll continue listening to your stream. And again, if I ever get a fucking gold pan in Team Fortress 2, I'm just gonna name it the Daddle Dingo.
Word. That's what I like to hear. All right. See you
I'll peace
around.
out.
Hell yeah. Well, that went on a little long, but I've been pretty interested in all that stuff, so I wanted to know about it. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the free zone. That's right. If you don't pay the price, you get to wait in line. All right, what it is?
Hello.
Oh God.
Hello, dear sir.
All right.
Jesus Christ. All right. I have a question for you.
What's your question?
You said in one of your streams you had new reference sheets for Shelby and Smack. Will you ever share them? Because I remember once you said you would, but I don't know if you forgot or you just decided to say, nah, fuck you guys.
I just don't know if they were I either already did or shit, I don't know. I gotta I'm not mentally prepared to go back to this. It's like because I know there was some
Sorry,
new
Dan.
reference sheets, but now there's even newer ones. So you might be asking about old ones that are already out there and not the new ones that are being worked
maybe.
on. But
Either way, can we one day get them? I do want to see them.
as long as you don't piss me off.
I'll try not to, dear sir.
All right, you have 12 years to not piss me off. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye.
How nice. Oh, okay. We got another freebie. Word up. All right. I know the system now. We'll go to the sub version. The sub / patron version. What's good?
Oh, is this Kanjin?
That's me. Wow, went for a reference.
How are you?
I'm good. What twisted thoughts do you have rolling around in your tin can of a mind?
Not really a lot. I just want to say hi and ask how you were doing. But my dad keeps saying he wants to go fight in the Ukrainian war. I'm like, are you gonna go fly over there? He's
Wait, is
like, I
that
don't know,
true?
maybe. Yeah. I mean, he's a veteran. He's like, I really want to go. I'm like, okay.
You know what? At least he's a veteran. That makes it a little it's still kind of goofy, but at least he could.
I don't know if you saw, but in the UK, there were people from a bunch of countries in Europe going to the UK to sign up for a volunteer army or something like that. I'm like, what the hell? And it's through the UK too.
That's really odd.
And it's all these people that are signing up that don't know anything about warfare or are even prepared. It's what's gonna happen to them?
Yeah, I mean, I've only ever seen, like, that one news story that everyone's seen, where it was, like, that fucking dude on Reddit. He's like, I'm gonna go, man. I'm gonna go throw down for the cause. And, like, I don't know, that could have been faked by someone, but...
No, there was like this whole rally of like people that were either donating clothes and food, or they were signing up for that army. But yeah, nothing else in my mind. I mean, I work 2 jobs. I do IT, so I deal with a lot of very fun people that don't know what right-clicking means.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, isn't it awesome? All these people have so much money and they don't even know what the control button is.
Yeah, that's a sign of a healthy, society.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of these people probably didn't grow up with this, so I guess that's fair. But,
Right,
like,
because
come
they all
on,
have the
you
money.
like, they literally have these computers, do not know how to use them. Like, I don't understand. Like, this is what goes through every IT person's mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, question, what did you have for dinner?
Oh, actually, this is a great question, because you know what? I'm doing keto starting tomorrow.
Oh.
So, I had, like, donuts and cookies and fucking gushers, like the worst thing you could imagine.
Okay, but did you, like, combine them all together? to,
No,
like,
no,
one
no.
monster?
I've been
Oh,
eating them throughout the day. And, like,
Oh.
then tomorrow I'm, like, cold turkey. Going back on
Wow.
it. Like,
Oh.
I understand that the hoes don't deserve for me to look that good, but, you know, what, I don't
Nah,
know.
you gotta do this for yourself, bro. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what I've been thinking. I'm like, they don't deserve it, but it's not about them. So,
Well, it's just gonna make you feel better in the end, you know what I mean?
oh, yeah.
like-
I mean, flexing, there's nothing that beats it. Like,
Yeah.
I
Just
love that.
flexing every muscle at once. It's awesome.
Yeah, so, anywho, thanks
I mean,
for,
that-
what's up?
Oh no, that's all I had to say. I've been a big fan ever since like a long time ago. So happy I actually got to speak to you. I don't know if you remember actually, but when you were playing a lot of Ultimate, I was that Bungus guy, the me that kept throwing the balls so you could learn how to parry.
Oh
I don't know
my
if you
god,
remember
I do
that.
remember that when I was
You
Ken.
remember- Yeah, that was me.
Wow. Alright.
Actually, wait, I actually have an emote of Bungus if you want to see the original. He's based off of a
Sure, but
picture.
yeah, send that, and I'll check it out in a bit. But it was good talking
Alright.
to you. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks, man. Have a good night and enjoy your keto.
You too. See you. Unless he's not doing keto, but all right. Let's go to the free verse. And I know what to do now. I have to hit foresight. That's why they gave me the move. But
Law. Is this the Conjun house?
that happens to be me. What do you got for me? What's on your mind?
You know what I think is weird? The fact that a lot of missing people have somehow disappeared in like a lot of national parks.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure you've seen like the documentary like 401, like how all these people who've like just disappeared in these like national parks, like in funny enough, close to me is Smoky Mountains National Park, and like a lot of people just like gone. Like, what's your opinion on that? Do you think it's like some sort of like skinwalkers or some shit like that?
Skinwalkers? Nah, I think it's like, I mean, you know, I'm gonna go for the boring answer here. But
Yeah, like, go for it. Go for it.
no, I just think that it's that's sort of like the wild unknown. Oh, I fucked up. I have to restart this. But anyway, I feel like national parks are where like the fucking dudes who lives in the trees hang out.
Oh no, you're not wrong though. Like, I used to work up in a camp in West Virginia, and oh my god, like if you ever wanted to feel like fear, stay in a camp at night in West Virginia in the summer. Like that shit's scary.
Yeah, I mean like it's it strikes me that if you're into serial killing and you want to kill people or kidnap people, then national parks is the way to go. Like, it's just
yeah.
woods. Like,
I mean, funny enough, there is like a place in I think it's like near Yellowstone. That's like a big rectangular square of land that like law is like not even possible.
yeah, so I mean, it doesn't seem like much of a mystery to me what happened. I don't know. That's just that's where it seems to be from where I'm standing.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but like most people are like, oh, it's fucking Wendigos or something like that, or something like it's monsters, and I'm like, is it possible that quite possibly they just got lost and died?
I mean, that's also okay. So that's also, and I fucked up again. I should have used earthquake. I hit brick. But anyway, that is very possible. Like, someone told me this story recently about these like cave explorers, and these are always the worst ones to hear about. Where like, yeah, like a guy was exploring this part of the cave. He had the map wrong. He thought he was in this earlier part of it, but he was in this deeper, unexplored part of the cave, and he went too far.
Yeah.
And then he ended up dying in there, and they couldn't even get his body out. It's still there.
Oh god,
So,
that reminds me of like, have you seen that one movie where these like 4 girls are like went cave exploring, and like these monsters were inside the cave?
no, I haven't. I mean, that sounds like a lot of movies, though.
It does, but like I remember it was like really popular that I made like a second one. Oh, The Descent. Someone said it in chat. The Descent.
Oh, all right.
It was so stupid, but like it makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, anyway, it was good talking to you. It's good talking
Yeah.
about the mysterious parks. And
Man, like I've
stay
been
safe.
a fan for. Yeah, you too. I've been a fan of your like channel and stuff for like a long time.
Oh,
And it was
word.
like it was good talking to you. It was awesome.
Yeah, see you, man.
I mean, it's
So, that's we learned a lot about caves. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go up to the sub one for a second. What's up?
So, like a week or two ago, you did a stream, and you talked about like you know the fucking pizzeria in New Jersey.
Yep.
That you used to work at.
Yes.
And your boss was secretly a Golden Glove boxer, challenged you to fight for
Yes.
$1,000. Do you have any more funny stories like that?
Oh, too many to even like. I don't know where to start. That fucking man. Leo was a legend. He just didn't give a fuck about anything. Like, there was this one time. Okay, here's one. Leo had gathered everyone, all the employees, into the front room of the pizzeria. And he said to us, he was like, "It's my little girl's birthday today. I don't want to call about fucking anything. I don't want to hear that anything went wrong. Just handle this shit. If I have to come in here, people are getting hurt. Do you understand me?" I was like, "Yeah, man, we'll do it." So, the problem with that pizzeria, though, was, like, we're comprised of literal criminals. Like, that's basically everyone that works there. Like, all the cooks were illegal immigrants, so it's like, they weren't like, criminals, they were just kind of like, illegal immigrants. But then you had like, people behind the counter who were drug dealers and this and that and whatever. And one of the guys, one of my higher ups used to work for me. He was a fucking heroin junkie, and he would get fucked up all the time. Like, all the fucking time. And so, he showed up, and he was high off his fucking ass. He was zonked. He like, could not function. He was forgetting orders and doing all this shit. And so I'm in the back room getting some boxes, and Brian goes, Gunnar, I think we need to call Leo. I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, you heard what he said, and he's like, yeah, but we're not getting anything done here. Like, he's fucking it up for all of us. I think we need to call him in. And I was like, all right. I mean, I guess that's what's got to happen. So Brian called Leo up, told him what was going on with Z, and then I was making pizza boxes in the front of the restaurant. And the dude who's fucked up, he's on the phone taking an order, like, someone's calling. And suddenly, Leo just bursts through the fucking door. He goes right behind the counter and punches him right in the face and jumps on top of him and is fucking wailing on this dude. Like, he is going to town, just screaming like, you son of a bitch! My daughter's birthday! It means nothing to you! Coming in here fucked up out of your brain! Are you kidding me? Are you fucking... And I go into the back. I'm like... Because, like, no one else is in there except me. I run into the back of the kitchen, like, waiting with the cooks and stuff. It's like, dude, what is... It's like, dude, we couldn't do anything. We had to call him in. Like, he was too fucked up. I'm like, yeah, but what do we do now? Like, I'm not often at my place of work subjected to situations where my boss is kicking the shit out of someone. So he's like, I don't know, just like wait it out. So I just chilled in the kitchen while he got his fucking ass beat. And, he could fucking do it because that guy's not getting hired anywhere else. So he kicked his ass for like 10 minutes and then he went back home. Like, so that was just another example of working for a dude like that. He challenged me. I don't know if I ever told the story where he challenged me to a foot race.
No, you did say that. You did tell about that one.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you know about the foot race and then the fight the quote fight that I had with him. But there was also, okay, this is the last story I'll tell, because then I'll go to someone else. But yeah, there was this day I was working there, and Leo was getting drunk, and it was like way too early for that. It was like, I don't know, 7:30 or 8 o'clock, and he's thrown a few back at this point, and now he's like bemoaning his fate. I can hear him in the other room going, pizza makers are the scum of the earth. No one gives a fuck about us. We don't get respect for anything. All that. So, Dust comes up to me and goes, Connor, I think you should drive Leo home. I'm like, all right. So, I put him in the car, and, oh, I'm using too much attack shit. But anyway, I put him in the car, and he gets in there. He's like, all right, we have to head up the street. And he sees this CD in my car. And he goes like, oh, what is that? Is that The Who? I'm like, yeah. He goes, you listen to The Who? I'm like, yeah, I like The Who. He goes, all this time I thought you were a fag, but you like The Who. I was like, all right, cool, man. So... We're driving home after that, and then suddenly I almost hit a trash can that was in the middle of the road. He's like, holy shit, watch while you're driving. And I'm like, well, hold up, there's like 1 million trash cans in the middle of the road. What's going on with that? And then suddenly we see it. There's a bear climbing up this tree with like a bag of trash in its mouth. And it's so funny because like everyone tells you that, bears can climb trees, so don't climb it. But until you see it, you don't really believe it. Because they're huge. And he was just hoisting himself up this tree with this fucking bag of trash in its mouth. So, Leo goes, yeah, well, maybe you should go get the trash can out of the road. Bring it to the neighbors and tell them a bear. Tell them there's a bear over there. So I'm like... Alright, he's like, well, what the hell are you waiting for? Go get it! Which is, like, easy for him to say, because he doesn't have to go out there with the fucking bear, so... I went out to go get the trash can, and then the bear jumped out of the tree. I was like, holy shit! So I ran back into the car, And he's like, what the hell are you so scared of? He's just a fucking bear. So the neighbor comes outside because we've been parked on the side of the road for like 10 minutes now. They're like, what's going on out here? And Leo, half drunk, rolls his head out the window and goes, there's a bear. So it's like, I think we've had enough of this. I think we've had enough here. So I drive Leo home. I go home. And this was back when I was still in high school. So I was still playing football. And I'm telling my friends on the team about what happened with the bear. And my coach overhears me and he starts laughing. Like, oh, I didn't know my team was a bunch of fucking pussies. What you think the bear was gonna do? Claw you to death? Like, oh yeah, you're really gonna invoke my manhood because I didn't want to fight the bear. I guess everyone in your day just, you know, they don't build them like they used to. In my day, I just fight the bear. It's like such horseshit. It's like, yeah, man, I'm a fucking pussy. I didn't want to fight the bear. Go for it. It's like, it's fucking insane. So, anyways, thanks for stopping by. I hope this satisfied you.
One more thing.
What up?
So during the Fungasm stream, when you saw the people saying Conjun House under the post,
yeah,
and there were like 3 people that did it. I was the first one, and you retweeted the guy that copied me, and I was the original guy.
You were fucking snubbed. Well, if you do it again, I don't know if I can fuck on that man any more than I have though. But anywho, yeah, enjoy yourself, man.
All right, thanks, man.
Shit. All right, let's get a freebie in here. All right, what it is?
Okay, one sec. Okay. I didn't expect to do this. I was just kind of like lazily tapping like a fuckwit, and I got in here. So real quick, before I get on to current bullfuckery that is happening in my life, in my job, I want to say one of the funniest things that one of my friends has ever done. He's the type of guy that if he says something funny, you're gonna lose your shit. Like, it might take you a few seconds, but you're done. You're laughing.
All right.
And at one point for like a week, he changed his Steam name. He changed his profile picture. His profile picture was Austin Powers. His Steam name was Austin Powers Did the Twin Towers.
Ah, nice.
I just love remembering that. Anyway, so in terms of bullfuckery at work, all right, I work at a supermarket in a bakery department. Not the hardest job, but there's a lot to it. But everything to learn is pretty quick, pretty simple. Might take a few days or so, whatever. Issue is, we've had these guys who've been working with us for about 6 to 8 months. I kind of don't know when. I was in a different bakery department and fucked out of my mind in terms of sleep. Anyway, so about 6 to 8 months. They're not able to put things on shelves properly. And one side, I'm pissed out of my mind because I have to go behind them and fix their fucking lazy fuck-ups. And the other side, I'm just laughing my ass off because you're too stupid to put shit on a shelf.
That's pretty fucked up that they can't be shelving them shits. Well, thanks for stopping by to put these fuckers on blast.
I had a stress. I woke up stressed and almost cried. That's how fucking bad it was.
Well,
shit's fucked sometimes, but
now it's on.
By the way, I loved your
out.
stories.
Oh.
I loved your stories. Those were great. I don't have any stories like that other than I punched a kid at one point because he pulled on my shirt. I don't fucking know. Who cares?
Well, guess you'll have to punch some more people. I mean, I don't.
That sounds awesome. I'm gonna knock a motherfucker.
All right. Well, get back to me when you do. See you, man.
See you.
All right. I'm probably gonna fuck some people up. Go out there. Lift big, strong big. I would have fought the bear, you pussy. Fuck you. I wonder if that one dude did his arson already. You never know, man. Foot race with Kanjin the Slick. God. Alright, let me, I'm gonna do this for a little bit more, and then I think I'm done. What it is?
Ty, again.
Ah, welcome back to the fold.
This is actually a question I was maybe gonna segue into before, but I didn't get the chance. As far as writing stuff, do you think like going to college is worth it to like learn how to be a better writer, or is it just something that you kind of get a hold of?
Alright, this is a loaded question. This has a lot in it. This might even be the last question I answer this long, but it depends on what you want. It really depends on what you want. Like, if you want an industry job, like you don't want to write something good, you just want a job with writing, then maybe college. That's the only thing I could think of to justify going to college for that. I mean, it's not to say that if you're trying to learn to write something good, you'll literally get nothing out of it. But when I think of people whose writing I enjoy versus those who I don't, as far as things that are good, not marketable, but things that are good, it's people who do things. Like, people who go out and live their life, which sounds like, I know that right now it sounds like a bullshit platitude, like, go down, do it. No, like, specifically...
Not exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like, a lot of the stuff, like, I actually write. I put some stuff in your server before, like, that's what I do. I can't draw for shit, but I write really well. I like to do that.
Alright.
And that's kind of why I'm asking, because, like, I go back and forth on it, because, like, I didn't go to college, and sometimes I wonder if I should have or not.
Well, look, the grass is always greener, and, like, I went to college, and then I dropped out of college to do Kanjin House, and, I did benefit from it, but not particularly skill-wise. I benefited because, like, you know, I met Dylan there, and he's gay spaghetti chef, and, like...
Oh, that's cool.
And all of my teachers, I made friends with because we bonded over the fact that we hated the students. And, like, so my first writing teacher voiced Dumbass in episode 2, and then my second writing teacher voiced the Doctor in Kanjin House. So I benefited, but it was from how little everyone else benefited. And just every single time out of a million, it's people with life experiences who have been subjected to just the condition of the world, like just going outside and sticking your head into that abyss of insanity and then coming out of it. Like, that has always made the better writer, because
I definitely get that, because, like, honestly, there are a lot of scenarios that I've been in or I've witnessed or overheard in real life that it's just like, oh, dude, this would go great for one of the characters that I'm writing. Like,
sure.
It just adds to it.
But also, you never, when you're out there and you just have all that happen to you, you never have to find the words, you know? You just know what it's like. And from there you can find an interesting way to convey it, as opposed to, like, what would someone in the situation, how would they feel? Like, you know, it's... What did someone said once that, like, smokers have the best stories because they're always outside. They always go outside to smoke and they see wild shit.
I do my best, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I assume I've not seen one of your works yet, so I can't judge it. But maybe, and I stress maybe, because I will forget as soon as I stop talking. I will forget all. It'll be gone. It's like you never existed. No, I'm just fucking with you. But it's all to say that yeah, I also have a huge anti-college bias because I'm literally $100 billion in debt. Like,
I'll continue benefacting.
Oh yes. So I've never met too many writers whose lives improved from being $75,000 in debt, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, the phrase like "starving artist" exists for a reason. Why make that worse for yourself?
Oh, absolutely. So I'll say this: I'm convinced that you don't need it. Don't fuck around with none of that. You'll be just fine. Just keep living. Just keep experiencing bullshit.
I like that idea, and I mean, I admire your writing, so I mean, I could take some like cues from you, I guess.
Oh, stop! You'll
Even-
destroy my ego.
Even if it's bad shit, but most of the time, but it's still great. It left an impact.
Word. You know, that's all I can really ask for, I guess. Anyway, thanks for stopping by again.
No problem.
And I guess I'll see you in the next life.
Yeah. Okay. See you then.
See you. All right. Oh, I already don't like this. Let's see. What do we have? What's up?
Hey, I wanted to ask you for a crazy school story you've had.
A
'Cause
crazy
I remember people are
school.
talking about school, so I wanted to just hear you ramble over something stupid.
School story? I don't know. Shoot. It's been a while since I've been in school. Oh, wait. Okay. I remember one. This was in high school. Actually, so this was the voice actor for Smack.
Oh, really?
He was in a... Well, yeah, he's been like a really good friend of mine for years. I met him in middle school. So...
Cool.
He was having really bad trouble at home. Like, violent trouble. So, he was just trying to get the hell away from it. So, he ran away from home, and I let him stay at my house for like 3 days. And, you know, after that, he was like, I gotta keep moving because I don't want anyone to be finding me. And I was like, all right, man, well, good luck. And, you know, I was worried because it was the dead of winter. Like, there was snow everywhere. But
Yeah, sounds like hard.
but he stayed for 3 days, and then he headed out. And I didn't hear from him much. So I get called down to the office, to the principal's office, when I went to school the next day. And there was a cop there. And so they're asking me questions about Victor. They're like, yeah, so, you know, Victor disappeared recently and we're looking for him. It's like, right. I mean, that makes sense. They're like, well, we heard that he was with you. And I was like, yeah, he was at my house for a few days and then he left and he didn't tell me where he was going. And the disciplinarian says to me, tell me the truth, Connor. Are you hiding him in the woods? And... You know, that's like a very double take, snap back into reality, like, the woods?
It makes you sound like you have like a hidden cabin for him and everything.
Yeah, so I was like, the woods? You think I'm hiding him in the woods? They're like, we're giving you one chance to tell the truth. And I was like, yeah, I'm hiding him in the woods. They're like, oh, so you're going to treat this flippantly? I'm like, no, he's in the woods. Go send your fucking people out to the woods and go get him. I'm hiding him in the woods. It's like, well, we heard from people that that's what you're doing. I was like, yeah, that's the smartest idea I ever had. Hide a black man in the woods in the middle of winter. What a novel concept. Like, what are you talking about? So, I ended up getting sent to another disciplinarian for that, and then I got in school. But, yeah, it was by far the weirdest thing I've ever been accused of doing in my high school was hiding a human in the woods. It's like, how does it, what's even the logistics of that? Like, I find a spot in the woods for him, and I'm like, and you just wait here. Like, don't move. So anyway.
Become one of the trees.
Right. So anyways, goodbye. Thanks for stopping over.
Alright.
See you.
Nice talking to you again.
All right. Last one. This is the last one I'm doing. And then we're good. All right. It's you. It's all on you. This is the last one.
Oh shit, I'm the last one.
You're
God.
the last one. The pressure's
That's a lot
on.
of pressure.
Yep, it is. Frankly, I don't think you'll make it, but give it a shot.
No, probably not.
All right. What wild shit do you got cooking in your brain?
See, I don't have any wild opinions, but after hearing a bunch of stories being told here on stream, I was just reminded of, like, this one thing that happened at work a couple years ago when I worked as a cashier for this fucking grocery store. And, like, this, like, guy came up to my register and everything, and mind you, I'm, like, a 16-year-old at the time, and he's, like, trying to make conversation with me, and I, as, like, a cashier and stuff, am, like, somewhat paying attention, but also focusing on getting this fucker's, like, groceries, like, scanned and everything, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just, like, is like, oh yeah, I'm also looking for the guy who, like, shot me in the head and everything, and immediately... So I, like, stop everything that I'm doing to, like, look at him, and he just points to his head, and I just see, like, 2, like, markings on his head where, like, a bullet exited and entered this guy's head.
Hell
And
yeah.
yeah, I know, it's fucking weird, and, like, I couldn't think of, like, anything to say in that moment, so all I could just respond back is just, oh! And he just looks back, just a guttural noise, and he looks back at me, and just like, hey, don't worry, kid, I lived. What's my total, by the way? And he just treated the rest of the encounter just so casually, after just telling a 16-year-old that he got shot in the head, and is still looking for the guy at large. God.
Well, in fairness, if I ran into a 16-year-old who saw that I was shot in the head, that's probably what I would try to do instead of like, yeah, you know, sometimes I just wonder what went so wrong. To like like a little dumbass kid who's like working on occasion. Some nights I still see him in my dreams. When I shut my eyes, I see his face. So, sir, is there anything you want? Want some peace, some quiet, a little sleep. I want to get away. All right, sir, I mean, do you want like a Pepsi? I want you to look into my face and tell me that you don't see the ripples of my murderer. Right, man. That'll be $4. $4. Inflation's crazy. The fuck, a Pepsi's $4.
Pepsi's fucking $4. Jesus Christ.
I don't know if that's real.
I'd rather get shot than pay $4 for a Pepsi.
I mean, it's probably not $4. That probably hallucinated. He has brain damage. He was shot in the head. Anyways, thanks for stopping by and telling this story. And, you know, we'll see you next stream, next world, wherever we end up.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
Customer service is hell.
Sounds like it. All right, see you. Okay. Well, we talked to a lot of freaks today. And, you know, it's like, it's weird. In some ways, I went into this and assumed that everyone was going to be pretty milquetoast. I wasn't going to hear anything too freaky. But we got some, you know, we got some gems out of this, I must admit. I kind of want to do it again. And if you guys are interested in doing it again, I definitely will. But, yeah, this was fun. No? Again? Okay, we got 1 vote no, 1 vote again. Again would be cool. Alright.
Oh, I didn't realize you were in this room.
Oh, we got 1 bonus. I was about to stop the stream.
All right. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You have 10 seconds before I hit end stream.
Okay. Baba
Make it
Buska.
count.
That's my word.
Word? All right.
Bye.
10 seconds well spent. Bye. And goodbye everyone on stream. See you next time.